Hi, I'm Sleepless Skies, and what if I was to tell you that hiding in every single scale is 3 notes that can change your melody from sounding kind of flat to sounding deep and emotional? Well, in this video, I'm going to be showing you what those 3 notes are and how you can use them to create really incredible, catchy melodies. So let's jump into the door. Okay, so we're here in a project and I've got this lovely kind of reverberated pluck sound that I'm going to start writing some melodies with. But let's first of all talk about these 3 notes that kind of make a scale sound incredible. So I'm writing at the moment in the key of B minor just because it's kind of an interesting one. So we're going to hear so that's our scale. Now typically people would focus on these 3 notes because these are your 3rd and your 5th, and then of course the 1st of the new octave. So this is typically where people focus. However, the notes that I think are really interesting and that add so much emotion are these ones. These are tension notes. They basically will create an interesting tension in the scale. So if I think about the note here, this is our root note. And then we're going to have a 3rd. And then we're going to have this note, but down an octave. So that it's got the 7th, 3rd, 6th, and it's that is where it happens. That's where the emotion happens, is these 3 notes working together. And we have heard these. We have heard these notes in some amazing tunes. Sounds a little bit like this. So how do we write melodies with these 3 notes in mind? Effectively, with when I'm writing melodies in this kind of genre of music, I'm trying to get this kind of combination of notes going as much as I can. And then, of course, with the 1st, you've got that kind of you've got these lovely little combinations of notes going on. So let's get something in that we can start playing around with. So if we have the if I take a kind of a that's quite a nice rhythm. When I'm writing melodies, I'll quite often have like something just to start with. So in this case, I've got some these atmosphere textures here. These background atmospheres. They're just going to give me something to write into. Can be textures or chords can do it as well. Right, that's a nice little... If you're enjoying this video, please remember to like and subscribe. It helps the channel out, helps me grow. Anyway, back to the video. Okay, so I put those notes in. I've created a little melody. I'm using this. And here's what I've got. So you can see all the way through this, I've got the 7th there, I've got the 6th coming in down here, inverted. I've got the 7th inverted again down here. I've got that 3rd all the way through. The 3rd is providing the tension all the way through. So it's really just those 6th, 7th, and 3rd that's creating the whole beauty in this melody. And it's a really lovely, lovely melody. And doesn't take much, I don't think, to kind of turn this into something that could be quite cool. Like, let's see if we can build a little bit of kind of interest around this. Let's do it again. I'll do another quick one. Okay, and that gets us to, and you can see, again, I'm using that 6th, I'm using that 7th, I'm using that 3rd, all the way through, back with the root note, all the way through. Pure emotion. You can hear it in context. So those are the 3 notes that can make such a difference to your melodies and make them more interesting. But of course, there's more to melodies than just 3 notes. So if you want to learn a bunch of really good tips and tricks for how to write better melodies every time, then this here video, this is the one for you.